Hello everyone. Good evening. It is Michelle Litwiller here with Owl Star Stampers. It is Wednesday, November 26th, 2025, the day before Thanksgiving here in the US, and I have the most adorable class to share with you featuring the Festive Friend. So I have 4 cards we're going to make together tonight. So that's what we're gonna do. I'll go into how you can get this tutorial for a special for the holidays at a discount. I'm also gonna go over a couple of my classes that I have. So just give me 1 second. Okay. Hello. Say hi when you're hopping on. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me over on Facebook. That would be wonderful. I thought I had something in my hair. It could be glitter. It could be who knows what. It just like caught. I was putting out some Christmas stuff earlier today. So just hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you for all your comments and shares as well. All right. So if you haven't already, make sure you're on my email list. We have always free tutorials every month, and that's where you find out about all of my classes and updates and all of the fun stuff. So if you are new, you can join the email list there so you get all the information. And tutorial store, you can go to this website and get any of my past classes, or like the class I'm going to offer today. The tutorial would be probably $15, but you can use the code THANKS and get it for only $5. So for the class we're doing tonight. If you are a VIP member, it will be included. It's already there for you. If you're on my team, you get every tutorial I do for free. So anyway, you can check that out there. To become a VIP, it's just $24.95, and you get all the tutorials I do for the whole month, and there's a whole bunch on there. All right. And if you want to go shopping for any of the products I have tonight, we do have some stuff on sale. And also I have a sale that I'm going to go over. So that's where you can go shopping there. And thank you for those who have been shopping. Thank you for the birthday wishes. My birthday is tomorrow on Thanksgiving, and also happy birthday. Happy birthday if any of you are having a birthday too, but happy Thanksgiving as well to all of you. So what I'm doing, I usually do something every year on my birthday. It always falls around Thanksgiving and Black Friday. And so if you order from me this week, it started on Monday. It will go till next Monday through Cyber Monday. If you order at least $50 with me, that is before tax and shipping and any rewards, I'm going to send you a mystery swag bag. I do have 2 tiers, a $50 and then if you go over $100. So if you hit the $50, this is an example of what one might look like. They'll all be different, but it'll be in some kind of packaging or bag. This one has like a partial pack of designer series paper. It has a brand new thing of ribbon, that's Shy Shamrock, a package of embellishments, and a couple of handmade cards that I did, and then some designer series paper sampler. So that's like, I believe it's like a $20 swag bag. I probably went over on this. I usually go over, not under. If you order over $100, I'm going to send you a $50 mystery swag bag. Now I do have some of these bags, so maybe you'll get them. Maybe it'll be in something. But for this one, for an example of a $50, might include a stamp set. This is brand new, never been used. A full pack of paper, brand new. A couple of handmade cards. a full thing of ribbon, and I have a little magnet. So that's an example of a $50 bundle of goodies. So again, this is just my way of thanking all of you for shopping with me this week. So that is what I am offering. And Stampin' Up! Does have some things on sale. A lot of things sold out really fast. I didn't really promote their sale a lot because I knew that would happen, but they do have some awesome blends on sale, which we'll get to because we're going to be using them today. The other thing I have that is winding down is my North Pole delivery craft along. So we will be doing that not next week, but the following week. And it includes 10 amazing projects. I've showed the projects. And then you're going to get this package of goodies in the mail. You get a lot of products in there. This full pack of Specialty Designer Series paper, 24 sheets of cardstock. It's an assortment of cardstock, so you will cut your own cardstock to craft with me. You'll have a baggie of all your other labels, and I used the stamp set Wishing You Joy. I did not use a coordinating North Pole delivery, but you could use any words that you want, but this is the words I use. You can add that on if you need it. And then you also are going to get a cute little pillow gift from me. There's lots of goodies in there, and then there's more product in here. Ribbon, some dimensionals, and some dots. So if you haven't signed up for the craft along, a lot of the cards are fun folds and like lots of layers, nothing hard, but you're not going to want to miss out. So sign up for the North Pole delivery craft along. Okay, and then the other class that I want to mention, because it's right here in front of me, I'm going to actually turn the camera down so you can see, is if you're local, you're going to want to come to our Christmas cookie decorating and card making class. We're in, I almost said Davison, Michigan. We're right on the border of Davison and Burton. My friend Karen is an amazing baker and cookie decorator. She's going to teach you how to decorate these 5 rather large cookies, and we're also going to make some coordinating cards. So whether you've never made cookies, you've made cookies, or cards, whatever, any skill level can come to this. So we have 2 different opportunities. Do you see these? Cute little cookies and cards. So you make the 8 cards, and here are the cute cookies. And let me tell you, these cookies aren't just pretty, they are absolutely delicious. She's going to give you the recipes so you can create them at home if you want. So anyway, just a fun social event to do. Grab a friend, come get in the holiday spirit with us on December 8th from 11 to 2 or 6 to 9 p.m. We would love to have you join us. Okay, here's the cards we're making for today. We have some cute cards. So let's get busy. Does anyone have any questions really quick? I see it's dreary there in Northern California. Yes, it is. It's freezing here today. My kids are running in a turkey trot tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. and it's going to be 9 degrees out. 9. Pretty cold. So, yeah, it's going to be really cold. So hopefully they run really fast so we don't have to stay out there. So if you're watching the live, type a 1 in the comment. If you're watching the replay, do a 2 and give me a heart or a smiley face, a thumbs up, anything that just helps all the things. Let's start making some cute cards. Again, if you want this tutorial for these 4 cards, you can go to type in the code THANKS and get it for only $5. Okay, so our first card we are going to make, yeah, it's going to be so cold. Thank you. Maria, I wish you were here too. I promise it'll be worth the drive. We're going to have like a really fun time and get in the holiday spirit, which I need to because I don't know why. I just can't seem to get in it this year. For this card, we are using Real Red for our card base. We have two basic white layers. And we have a two-tone cardstock and pool party. Now I did emboss this with the Dotted Circles 3D embossing folder. And this is, again, two-tone cardstock, so the back is a little bit lighter. And we're going to take our sanding block in a minute and expose some of that. I also have, from the die, 2 snowflakes, 2 stylish shaped circles, and pool party in white, and then a label. Okay, let me show you this bundle. If you don't have this bundle yet, it's so cute. I know I featured it already. It's the Festive Friends. It's $50.25 for the stamp set. It has a cute little elf, a Santa, a snowman, a tree, a snowflake, and then it has the We Wish You a Merry Christmas, Santa's Coming to Town, and then the To and From. So this is what the stamp set looks like. And then here are what the dies look like. So you can cut out the little characters. You also get this tag. We're going to use almost all the dies today. There's a couple of trees. And then these little like diamonds and little starburst snowflakes. And then there was a little tag that looked like this. Mine is not in here. I have no idea where it's at. So anyway, I grabbed this from the Snowflake Kisses, I believe, stamp set. That is as close that I could find to it. So I did do a lot of die cutting and stuff ahead of time just to make it go a little bit faster tonight. Okay, so we're gonna fold this in half. Thank you for your comments. If you give me a heart, I appreciate it. And thumbs up, all the good stuff. Thank you. Okay, so here's this. We're also going to be using that real red ribbon. Okay, I'm going to take our little sanding block and just go over that dot. Do you see how now it's like more white? And okay, there we go. We have this done. So this is gonna get glued onto here. Now, sometimes your glue can tear the back of your paper. So if you have that, look, I just ran out of glue. Use the liquid glue so that won't happen. I gotta get a glue thing. All right. Some seal. Okay, we're gonna glue this together and then wrap that red shiny ribbon around it. So that's where we're going. Okay, so this just layers right here. Okay, now I have the real red shiny ribbon, and we're just gonna tie this around and tie it in a knot. I hope you guys have had a good day. I've had a really good day. I got to go out to lunch with 2 of my best friends. They took me out to lunch for my birthday. It was so much fun. The food was delicious. The company was great. They even brought me a present, which I didn't need or expect, and it was so it was just a fun afternoon. And then I came back to work, and then my dad and his wife stopped by. Look at that. It's like yellow. I think it's from the flowers. I got flowers, and some of the inside pieces got on me, and they like almost like stained my skin. So they came over anyway, so that was fun to see them. And then I was getting ready for this class tonight. Okay, now that we have this, we're going to layer this on here. And then we have Thanksgiving tomorrow. My kids are running in that race, and then we're going to my in-laws' house. So it will be fun. Just a second. But I'm gonna bundle up really a lot to go to that race because like I said, it's going to be very cold in the morning. Julie had a hip replacement surgery on Monday, so I'm anxious to get him. Like, oh, I hope that you're doing well, Julie. Okay. Okay, there we go. We're going to put this right like here, and now we're going to do some stamping. Okay, we're going to take, I have two stylish shape circles. See the little stitching around. They're the same size. We're going to take this snowflake and stamp some in the background in Pool Party ink. And then we are going to stamp a Santa in. Okay, we're gonna stamp this on the blue. We're just gonna kind of go kind of like that, I think. Okay, so we added some snowflakes in the background. Now we're going to, thank you, Lisa. Now we're going to take this and we're going to tear along here. This is going to be a little snowbank. And it's just going to go kind of down there. So we're going to add a little bit of glue. See, that's why I didn't go all the way down, because we're going to add this down here. Then we're going to take our Wink of Stella and I might need to get a new one. I might. Do I have? I feel like I have. Oh, look, I have one right here. This is Wink of Stella. It's a glitter brush, and there's directions, and follow the directions if you are new to this. What you do is you take the top off. See this little black thing? See how mine doesn't have that? Look at, I have two right here. They don't have the black little thing there. You can tell I like this. I have multiples of these. I run out and I do keep them and use the brushes. Like, here's another one. Here's another one. When I say Wink of Stella, but I use them as like water painters after they do run out. But you just take that little black thing off and throw it away. You don't need it. Then you put this on, and then you can see this barrel is totally clean, where this one has glitter in the barrel. So you're just going to carefully, it has push, just carefully push, and you'll see some of the glitter coming to the barrel. Like, I can see it right there. And sometimes I just like to even get, let me get a little acrylic block. And so, oh, yep, so if it drips, you can even drip it on there. So then you can splatter it. So then you just take this, you can take your bone folder or the cap, and then you can just add little flecks of glitter everywhere, and just makes it pretty. So there, I got a new Wink of Stella. I'm going to put this one up here. Okay, so we have that. It's super pretty now. I don't think you can see it. Let me turn this around. There. You can't see the sparkles, but you can see where it did catch on there. So now we're going to stamp our Santa. So I just took a scrap piece of paper and my Memento black ink pad, and I stamped a Santa right here, and we are going to use our blends, Stampin' Blends, which are alcohol markers, to color him. So what I'm going to do is I have Real Red basic black, an ivory, and then a smoky slate. So these are the blends I'm going to use. I'm also going to be using a Wink of Stella. And I did stamp him on basic white with Memento and then die cut him with the dies. So we're just going to color him in. These blends are on sale for Black Friday from Stampin' Up. They're normally $11 and they're on sale for $6.60. So I believe the only one that is sold out is Blackberry Bliss maybe? There are a couple on low inventory, but I personally stocked up on blends yesterday. They're my favorite markers to color with, and I've never seen them that low. So these are great if you have a favorite color. I can tell you some of my favorite colors right now while I'm coloring because I get asked that all the time. So some of the colors that I got, my number one color I use probably the most is, it's Berry Burst that sold out. Thank you, Gail. I knew it was some sort of berry. So it's Berry Burst that sold out. Okay. So my favorite color that I probably use the most, which actually isn't even my favorite color, is Crumb Cake. So highly recommend getting another Crumb Cake. And why Crumb Cake? It's like a light brown. It's good for like the tree trunks. It's good for coloring clothing. It's good for animal fur, for hair, for skin tones. Like you can use Crumb Cake for so many. So Crumb Cake is probably my most used color. And then I use Pool Party a lot, Real Red, Smoky Slate. I use Old Olive and Granny Apple Green are my two favorite greens. I do use Petal Pink and Petal Pink a lot. It's a light pink, Daffodil Delight and Pumpkin Pie. And then for purple, I probably use maybe like Highland Heather. So I do also like the ivory. It comes with an ivory because that's like ivory and a bronze for some skin tones. But anyway, those are just some of my favorites that I like. And it's a good time to stock up if you want to get yourself or someone you know some stocking stuffers. Give them some blends. Okay, so this is just the ivory for his face. The Combo Deep, which is like a deep skin tone. That one sold out too. Thank you, Lisa. Okay, I'm going to take the black now and do the mittens and the his boots. Or that's what I'm calling them. Okay. There were several on low inventory though, so I wouldn't wait. If you do want any, I would get them. Okay, now we're going to take that Wink of Stella and just go over this brim of his hat. And down here on his suit. And the little top of this hat. Okay, then I forgot, I took the Smoky Slate and I kind of went along here, like some of his hair, so it looked like I didn't forget to color it. I just kind of put a few little strokes of this gray in the beard, the mustache, and along his hair. It just gave it some like shadowing maybe. I don't know. You don't have to do this part, like I said, but I did like how it turned out. Okay, so here's our cute little Santa, and he's going to go on here, and we're going to take this and put this on some dimensionals. Okay. All right, we're gonna pop these off. Dimensionals were on sale too. And we all love dimensionals. Okay, I need this knot over a little bit more. So I am just gonna slide it over and put this right here. The one thing I know is Stampin' Up has a sale, things sell out, so you gotta be quick. I didn't even get a lot of the sale things, but I was happy to get some blends though, for sure. Okay, this little Santa is gonna go right here. Isn't this so cute? Now we're going to take this is for the inside and this is for our words. Because it's red, I'm going to use my little dust thingy. I'm going to, where's my white embossing powder? I don't see my white embossing powder. I was gonna stamp that in white. I have a little bucket of white. Well, oh, it's down here. I see it. I actually sort of kind of took care of it. My craft along stuff was hiding it. Okay, we're going to take the Versamark and we're going to stamp Santa's Coming to Town. And then we're going to put some white powder, and this card is almost done. Are any of you cooking tomorrow? Okay. Got that on there. Now we got to add a little bit of white powder. Now, I'm going to use a Santa on another card, but I'm not going to color him. I already did that, so you don't have to watch me color him twice. Okay, now we're just going to set this with our heat tool. Brittany is smoking the turkey tonight. Ooh, sounds good. Okay, so we did that. Now I forgot I stamped on the inside here. So my pool party ink pad, where did it go? Where did it go? Right here. We're going to stamp some of these snowflakes on the inside. As well. Okay, so there we have that. Now we're going to put this on the inside. Cooking for the family. Nice. Marsha's making the whole turkey meal. Okay, we're going to take this and put it on the inside here. And then we're going to take this and put this down here on some dimensionals. Rhonda's just doing something simple. Hey, that's good too. That works. This is going to come down here. And then I did cut these out. And I thought I might take some of that Wink of Stella to them. And then add them to the card, these little snowflakes. All right, then our first card is done. It's really cute. So I'm going to take a little bit of this glue, put one here. Kind of blend in, but that's okay. And then one down here, I think. Okay. And if you want, you could add some gems. I have some right here. I believe these are left over from a paper pumpkin kit, so I don't even know where they're from. I think it's a paper pumpkin kit, but they're pretty. And they kind of remind me of that background there, so I'm just gonna put them in the center of that snowflake. And I think I might add just one more up there. Okay, there is our card. What do you guys think? Here is our card and the inside. So there's card number 1. And here is the other card. So if you get the bundle, this is what the die that comes in the bundle looks like. Super cute. This one is from like the snowflake kiss. It does have little tiny snowflakes there, but there's our first card. This one I added those snowflakes and some little pearls to it. Okay, our next card. Let's do this one next. This one has a lot of pieces. I'll show you all the pieces right here. Okay. We are using thick white is our card base, a real red that is ran through the Forever Plaid 3D embossing folder. We have okay, I have from the dies, I die cut the tag in Pool Party. I cut another one of those labels in Real Red. And then we cut out some of the trees in Garden Green and then Granny Apple Green. So in the dies, there were 2 trees, this tall, skinny one. And then there's this, and then this shorter tree. We also have a little 1/2 inch of basic white, and then you're going to need a scrap for the snowman. But first, let's fold this in half. This is our card base. I'm so glad you like that card. It is cute. This one's really cute too with the snowman. We're just going to go ahead and layer this down. I'm just going to use a liquid glue because it's embossed. We're going to take this, pop this down. Okay, then we're going to set this aside, and on here we're going to take those snowflakes again and stamp them in the background of the tag. Again, Pool Party right here. This is a great stamp. I'm going to go kind of all over this tag this time. Some in the middles, a lot in the middle is going to be covered up, but there we go. We got that done. So I think we're done with the Pool Party. We're going to close that up. Now on here, we're going to stamp I Wish You a Merry Christmas. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take these trees and we will be layering them. I'm getting better with the liquid glue. Oh, thank you. I'm trying. I really am trying. These garden green or Granny Apple Green trees, we're going to add a little bit of ink to them with a blending brush. And then on here we're going to stamp in Real Red. So this is Granny Apple Green. I am just going to add a little bit to these trees. Just a little bit of ink. You can do it to these trees too. I am trying to use it a lot more because it does hold really well. But also, I don't know, because it's in front of me and I'm just trying to be more patient maybe. So it does work really well. I just have squirted out too much usually. Okay, we added some green definition to our trees. And I just use Granny Apple Green even on those, and it added some color so they're just not so flat. Okay, Real Red. I need to stamp our sentiment. We're gonna stamp We Wish You a Merry Christmas. All right, in Real Red, and then we're going to stamp our snowman in basic Memento Black. So we just need this here. Okay, done. Now, snowman. We're going to take this snowman in our Memento Black, and we're going to stamp him twice. And that's because I have a fun thing. So on the one, you just need his head. And on the other one, you need the whole body. So what we're going to do is we're going to color in this with, we need Pool Party and Pumpkin Pie and Real Red and Winka Stella. So we're going to color the scarf with the Pool Party. I bet you can guess what we're going to color in with the Pumpkin Pie. His little carrot nose. His nose. Okay. Then we're going to cut off this hat and layer it on this hat to make it more like dimensional, like 3D. So we're going to color it red in Pool Party, like striped. So this is going to be the Real Red. Then Pool Party, then Real Red, Pool Party, Real Red. I did just buy a brand new set of Real Red blends here too, and Crumb Cake. Like when I tell you they're my favorite, I'm not lying. So I did just get those in too because I didn't know they were going to be on sale. But guess what? I ordered another pair too because they're good. And I do use them a lot, especially these colors with Valentine's Day coming up. And okay, we're going to color this. Then we're just going to do those little stripes and we're going to glue everything together. This card is really, really sweet too. Okay, Pool Party. Do any of you have like a heated like vest or something? I'm like wondering if I should get something like that for my kids' races. Track meets, being outside when it's so cold. It's just like so cold sometimes here. And I'm like, I feel like I might need something like a heated vest. Okay, I just put some Winka Stella on the top of that. And then I'm going to go over this snowman with Winka Stella, his body, and up here in the face. Okay, now we're going to take our paper snips and cut out the hat. And I don't know where my paper snips are, so I'm going to use these old rubber ones. Okay, so we're going to cut this hat off. Okay, and now we're going to take the hat and we're going to pop it up on the snowman. So that's why we didn't need the full a full one. We're going to just put one dimensional on the back here, and then we're going to take our snowman and put this over here like so. So it's like popped up. Debbie Hughes said a heated vest is the best. Beverly, we're so glad you're here. Okay. Here is our card little base. So what I did with the other one, it had that cute little star in it and it kind of layered over. But I lost that die, or it's hiding. I'm sure I didn't lose it. I'm sure it's just hiding. So I'm just going to put this here, and then I'll show you what the other one looks like. So on the top, you could see the star, that little star that goes through. So we're gonna put this And we're gonna put the decorative edge down. Nancy said my daughter has one and loves it. Oh, that's good to know. I might need one of those in my life. Okay, now on the back of this, we're gonna attach this to our card. It's gonna come over here. And it looks like I made this a little bit too tall, so I'm just going to snip it off a little bit. It's just like a cute little tag. Okay, now we're gonna take these trees and we're going to add some of these in the background on our tag. I'm using the liquid glue again. Okay, we're gonna put one right here. We're going to put one, these are the garden green trees. We're gonna put one over here. We're gonna put this granny apple green one down the middle. And then we're going to put this one, we're gonna pop this one up with a dimensional. And we're gonna put it like over here. And then we're gonna take this one and just kind of have it in the background as well. I don't know if this one's needed, but we're gonna put them. Nancy said get some hand warmers for inside your gloves. Oh, that's a good idea too. Okay, we're gonna put this one kind of like up here because we are gonna add our snowman. Okay, so we layered our trees. Now we're gonna take our cute little snowman guy and put him or her right here with some dimensionals. All right, so we're gonna take this and put this, my tag might be a little bit crooked, that's okay, that right there. We're gonna take our sentiment. Okay, where are my snips? I have so many pairs of them, so many. I don't know where they're at. Okay, I should use my little banner punch. That's what I should use. So we have this new banner punch, and that's what I am going to actually use. I'm going to put that in there and punch out my sentiment like that. It has 3 different banners it will do. Sorry, there's a glare. There you go. 3 different banners anyway. Okay, so we're going to take this and pop this up, and then we're going to sprinkle it with some embellishments. Okay, for the top, I added a bow. This is a red and white baker's twine. This came out last year. I love it. Oh, yes, I will definitely wear a warm hat, layers of clothes. Because I don't have anything heated, I'm going to probably take a blanket to wrap around my legs, because my legs get cold. Okay, we're going to put that right there with a glue dot. If I was a glue dot, where would I be? I don't know where I would be. Right here under the Wink Estella packaging. That's where I would be. Okay, a little glue dot here. And stick that there. Then we're going to take some deer dots because they have pool party and some of these peppermints, which I love, love, love. Nancy, you love that banner punch. I know, it's fantastic. Okay, we're going to take, see, I'm missing my take your pick tool now. I have multiple of them too. Stumbling over words. Take your pick tool and my paper snips are both gone. That's what I get for cleaning off my desk. Okay, we're gonna take a blue little dot. There's these come in, you're gonna get these in your craft along, these deer dots. Then we're gonna take some of these peppermints, and they come in all different sizes, and we're going to sprinkle these on here because they're so cute. So cute. I think we might add a blue dot over there too. Okay, here is our card. What do you guys think? Here is the one with, do you see it has that little, the triangle through it, but this works too. Oh, I did a double bow here and here I didn't, but there's card number 2. The embellishments are called deer dots, like D-E-A-R, deer, like Dear Santa, deer dot, and they're in like a poppy parade, a petal pink, pool party, and garden green. So there we are. That's our second card. All right, our next card is going to be a cute little elf card. So the craft along is $84, and you get, I showed at the start what you get. You get over $50 worth of products. You get some pillow gifts. The tutorial is included, and all the extra pieces, like the die cut pieces. So you just need the ink and the stamp set. And the only stamp set I used was an $18 set, Wishing You Joy. I did not use the North Pole bundle. So, okay, for this card, we're using garden green. We also have a basic white for the inside, a crumb cake, a basic white. I already die cut some, oh, I'm missing one, little pieces from those dies. And then I cut out a stylish shape circle from this 6x6 paper, and I have a strip. Where is my other, oh, here it is. So from the Festive Friend dies, there are these little like little starbursts and little snowflakes and stuff in there. So I just went ahead and did those already. Okay, so we are going to stamp on here. I need garden green, and I'm going to take and wipe off my stamp. And I actually think I'm going to use that Wishing You Joy for this card. On the other one, I used the one that said We Wish You a Merry Christmas, but I think I'm going to send Wishing You Joy, and then May Your Christmas Be Bright on the inside. So that's what I like that this has outside and inside and the same sentiment in multiple. I've been using this a lot. So if you've been watching me, you're like, that said again? Yes, I really love it, and I love the price point. So we're going to stamp, this is the inside of our card. We're going to stamp this right here. May your Christmas be bright. And then we are going to add this strip of paper along the bottom. I'm on a roll with the green glue tonight. You love the flat dots, Karen? I know. I do too, because then they don't get as hung up in like shipping. Okay, so there is that. I'm going to flip this over and just cut that out. Okay, so this is going to go on the inside of our card. So I'm just going to go ahead and attach that down. Just with some glue, and then we're going to get out of the way. Okay, now we're going to decorate the outside of our card. So before I glue this down, I'm going to stamp my sentiment on here. Now we are going to want the elf, and for this card I stamped the elf in early espresso, so like a dark brown, and I die cut him. We are going to color him. He is going to go kind of over here, and so I am going to send or stamp sending you cheer, maybe? Sending you cheer or wishing you joy. Maybe sending you cheer. Okay, we're going to take that. Will it fit on here? Yes. Then I get my placement. Garden green. We're going to just stamp this down here in this corner. Okay, stamped. Again, you can use the stamp set from the Festive Friends. Just stamp "We wish you a Merry Christmas." You can stamp "Merry Christmas." You can stamp whatever you wanted on here. Okay, we're going to color our little elf now. So we're going to take the ivory and color his ears and his face. Then for the hair, I use the pecan pie. The dark. Are any of you going to have pecan pie tomorrow? My daughter jokingly said something about that, and I was like, it's actually like delicious. It has a lot of sugar in it. That's why it's so good. Okay, in his little hands. Then we're going to take the pecan pie right here, and we're going to color in like his little boots or legs, whatever. They're kind of like a little squished images. And then the hair, pumpkin pie. Okay, little hair. Okay, now I want to use garden green because garden green is our color for the here and here. But guess what? We do not have garden green in a blend. So here's what you do. Have no fear. You take your ink pad, you squish it. Yeah, I colored his ears and his face with the ivory. You get a little bit of ink right there. And then what you can take is one of your old... Oh, that has white on it. See, that's why I checked, because I use these for different things. So not this one. This is a white. It has like white ink on it. So we don't want that one. You can take, what I did actually for this, now I'm remembering, is I used my blender pen. So these come in a three pack, and they're wet, like on one end. You're going to pick up this color. So this is a blender pen, not a blends. They're double-sided. I took one of these with the ink from the ink pad. Now you're not going to want to go over a ton because it will pill your paper. Do you see how it's able to color in? Then when it goes light, you just pick up some more color and you're going to color this in. Now we have the blends in almost every color, but not all of them. Maybe this isn't what I did. You can also use that Winka, maybe I did use the Winka Stella. This is just one way to do it. I feel like my other one might be. So this is how you can get the matching color on here. What about shoe fly pie? What is that? What is that? I didn't stamp him on watercolor paper, so I know I didn't use a water painter. I think I used an old Winka Stella brush because it had a little bit of wetness, but this will work. This definitely works too. And then you have the color you like. So there's that. Now we're gonna just do the hat. And sorry, I got really quiet here coloring. It's a pie with molasses and it's an Amish traditional. Ooh, I'm sure it would be really, that sounds really good. Okay, we're almost done with his hat. And it looks like on my film, like camera, it looks like different than in person, but it doesn't look bad in person. But maybe we'll get the blends in this because I love the blends. Okay, there he is, all colored out. And now when you want to switch colors on this, you just take a scrap and you color until there's no color. Your tip might be a little tinted, but it's okay, and you can go in with another color now. So those are the blender pens. You get 3 in a pack. Okay, we're done with that. We're gonna take our little elf, and I did add, of course, some Wink of Stella to his hat, the little pom-pom, which they accidentally colored in brown, and around here. Okay, now we're gonna take these pieces, we're gonna layer these together. Because it's so sweet, it attracts flies. Ah, the name. Okay. I'm gonna use my liquid glue. I think all of our flies are dead up here in Michigan now. But if you live somewhere warm, I can see that. Okay, we're gonna take this and pop this up on dimensionals now. And then we're going to these. You guys, I was changing the sheets in the overnight retreat, and these were in some of the beds. It made me laugh. How many of you have found them in your bed before? I know I have. It just was so funny. Okay, we're going to take this circle, and we're going to add this right here. Then we're going to take our cute elf, and we're going to add him on the circle. And then we're going to take those little starburst things that we have, and we're going to glue those down, like one right here, and this little one right here. You found them on your kitties? You find them everywhere, I believe it. Okay, mini dimensionals. I'm looking for my little minis. I'm gonna put a mini dimensional behind this one and put it down here. And then those little deer dots, they also have the garden green. So I'm going to put one there and put one down here. Well, that one I took off without the back. That's why I like my take your pick tool. And then a little one on top of there. Okay, there is our third card. Sending you cheer. And then may your Christmas be bright. Isn't that cute? And here's the other one. And I did, you know what? I did use an old Wink Estella because it's so faint in the coloring here. So that's what I did. You can use the blender pen, but I used an old Wink Estella like I did with, instead of the blender pen, just a Wink Estella and colored in there. And but anyway, there is that card. What do you guys think of card number 3? We got one more card to do. And it's taking me a little bit longer just because there's some coloring tonight. So hopefully you guys are having fun though. Catherine said the Craft As You Go packets are well worth the price. They are amazing. Thank you so much, Catherine. You do get a lot of stuff in them. Really cute colors. So cute. Another cute one. Thank you, Sharon. He is cute. The elf is cute. Okay, last card. Let's get through this. Okay, our last one is using crumb cake cardstock. We have, again, 2 pieces of white. You guys, have you noticed I've been decorating the inside of my cards a lot? I've been having fun with that. And then this is that 6x6 paper that if you took my last retreat, you got it. We used it in the card club one month. It's currently unavailable, but hopefully a lot of you have it already. So we're using, this has like a soft seafoam pattern, and this is crumb cake. And then this is from the Branching Out Dies red label. You're going to need some scraps to stamp a Santa and an elf. And look, I already have the Santa done and the elf is done, but we're going to color him a little bit different. But let's start putting this card together. Thank you, Nancy. I miss you, Nancy Jones. Thank you, Tara. Okay, so we have, this is our card base. We're going to take that punch and we're going to punch out a center. We're going to do a label. Ooh, got a couple there. This is going to be our sentiment. I love this thing. Doesn't matter if I have my snips or not. Okay, let's do the front of the card first. So my white is basically, so I can glue these layers on, and then we're going to wrap some of that red ribbon around it. So we're going to do that. I'll get to see you soon, though, at a Christmas party, I hope. So that will make me happy. Thank you, Julie. Okay, here's this one. If you guys want this tutorial, if you're not a VIP member, it's in my store, and you can get it for $5 instead of $15 with the code THANKS. If you're on my team or a VIP, then don't pay for it because you'll get it for free. We're going to add this piece on the bottom here, and then we're just going to take, so we're just going to take that real red ribbon. I have like a little bit left. I'm about to run out. We're going to piece it and then do like a faux bow. So I'm going to put that over the seam. And then I'm going to, where's my tear tape? Well, I don't know. I'm going to put a glue dot here. I like to use tear tape to like tack those down too. Glue dots work good for ribbon. So there is our ribbon down. Karen said, join the team, get all the tutorials for free. There's a ton. She's not lying. We make a lot of projects here. Okay, we're adding glue to the back of here. And this goes on our card. Okay, then because the bow isn't down, we're going to slide this in here. See, and then we're just going to tie a little knot over here. Just like so. See those little buggers? Everywhere. Everywhere, I tell you. Okay. Now, I have a little piece left before I have to open up another one. Okay, we're going to do some stamping now. So we're going to pretend like we stamped and colored our Santa. He needs a little friend. He has a little elf there. And on our banner, we're going to stamp "We wish you a Merry Christmas," since there's 2 little friends there. And we're just going to do that in Memento black. Thank you. We're going to color our elf in with, oh, this is risky. I got a lot of black on there. I'm not going to press really hard. If I do, I'm just going to punch out another one. It's too far down. Okay. I don't like it. I can flip it over, but I'm just going to do this. So I have a scrap piece of paper. I'm just going to stamp it. And then I'm going to punch it out this way. So then I can get it aligned exactly how I want it. And I got a bonus one there. Okay. It was just too far. I got it too far to the bottom because that's why I like photo polymer, because then you can see. All right. Let's color in this little elf. This one we're going to do him with ivory. His ears, his face. I just used a different green instead of, I used markers, all markers on this one. I did use the pecan pie for his hair again. You could make him a little redhead or with some Cajun craze or blonde. Give him gray hair, however you want. You can color your elf. Then I'm going to take the real red and I'm going to color his little accents here on it, like the trim. Thank you, Rhonda. She said very cute. Okay, and then when I'm done with this, you're going to have to tell me what your favorite card is, if you have a favorite. And don't forget, if you order with me this week, you're going to get a mystery swag bag. If your order is $50, $50 to $100, $50 to $99 before tax, shipping, or rewards, you're going to get a $20 swag bag from me. I showed a sample of what one might look like at the beginning of the video. If your order goes over $100, you'll get a $50 swag bag. It's my birthday special. I forgot this ear. I didn't color in that ear. Why did I miss his ear there? I don't know. There it is. It's colored in now. And then for this green, I use Mossy Meadow. So I have light Mossy Meadow, and we're just gonna color him in with this. And then don't forget to sign up for the craft along. See, this is why my blend, you're gonna want, if you want to craft along with us, if you want the actual packet, and then any of you are local, we do have a fun cookie class, cookie decorating and card making. I showed that too, all of it at the start. This one, I need a new one of these. It's like, I don't have patience to do these tiny little strokes. Sorry guys, we're almost done. Sheesh. Okay, now the top of the hat, I should have altered it and did him in mostly red. The other end is like shot though. All right. So then we're going to put these guys on that banner, the branching out. And by the way, that branching out came back in stock. It was unavailable for a while. It just came back. It's a beautiful, beautiful bundle. I should make the cards we made at my in-person card class because they are awesome. And we did another card with that because I love it so much. Okay, there's our cute little friends, Santa and his elf. Now we're going to come in here with our card base. We're going to take this label and we're going to put it on some dimensionals. You guys hanging in there? We're almost done. It is a long night tonight. Lots of coloring. And again, the blends are on sale, only $6.60. Normally, they are $11. And most all of them, there's only 2 not in stock. Some are on low inventory, though. So just don't wait if you want any of those. Okay, this label is going to go right here. Then we're going to take our Santa, and I discolored him just like I did on card 1. So if you want to see how I did that, just watch the replay. And card 1, I did him the exact same way. I'm not going to press him down really hard because he's going to go kind of here. Little elf friend is going to go there. And you might need to move one of them around. Oh, you love to see people color? Okay, good. I always feel like, oh my gosh, they're probably like, hurry up. And some people probably are, but thank you for telling me that. That makes me happy. All right, so we are going to put them side by side. Santa and his little helper. Then we have our little sentiment down here. We're going to put that down with 2 dimensionals as well. And then we are going to add some We Wish You a Merry Christmas peppermints, because peppermints are just so cute and they just tie everything in. And then we're going to put 2 down here. Okay, my sentiment is not straight, so let's fix that. Gosh, I even have glasses on. We Wish You a Merry Christmas. And then on this one, I'm going to stamp this May Your Christmas Be Bright with just the Memento Black. Lori said, I love this cute set. You are worth the time watching. Aw, thank you guys. Okay, so I'm just going to stamp this like that. And you could add a strip of designer paper for the inside too. You could do you could add more little dots on there if you want. We're just gonna take a little bit of glue and we're going to put this right in here. Okay. The little elf guy needs some sparkle. He needs a little sparkle to him. There. Now he's happy because has a little sparkle like Santa. Okay, there is our 4th card. Here is this one. So there you have it. What do you think? Okay, we did 4 adorable cards. I use the Festive Friends bundle. It's still available. It's so cute. Love the dies. Is there enough glue? I think so. I just put it on the 4 corners, and this glue is super, super strong. Like once it's dried, it's not gonna go anywhere. Some people are really glue happy, but I think it'll be fine. But if you want to use more, go ahead and use more. Okay, so let's show you all of our cards. Okay, we did. Here's number 1. We did Santa is coming to town in the inside. And again, I lost this die from my set, so I just used a different die, but there is card number 1. Card number 2, we did the snowman. Right here, cute little snowman with all the little trees in the background. Then we did cute little elf and the inside. So there's that one. Then our last one is Santa and his little elf friend. We wish you a Merry Christmas. And there is that. So there are our cards for tonight. I hope you love them. I hope you guys, if you're in the United States, you have I almost said a Merry Christmas. I hope you have that too. I hope you have a happy Thanksgiving tomorrow and a wonderful rest of your week. Again, don't forget my mystery boxes. Don't forget the craft along, all that good stuff. Okay. Kim said all the cards are so cute. Karen's happy she got this set. Lori said, I like number 2 and number 3 the best. My favorite is number 2, but I like all of them, says Joan. Number 3. 3 is really sweet and simple. And you could do this with, oh, you can't choose, Bev. So this you could do with like the Santa, the snowman, and you could change up the color. So I think that would be cute too. Happy Thanksgiving. Tara said 1, 2, 4, 3. Awesome. All right, you guys. Thank you for being here tonight. I'm so grateful for all of you and for all of your support, all your encouragement, all your comments, all of you guys that share and follow and all the things. I appreciate you guys all so much. Those of you who've ordered already, thank you, thank you. And that have taken my classes. I forgot, I was going to mention last week I earned the incentive trip that Stampin' Up has to Costa Rica. So thank you guys for being a part of that with me. It's not next year, it's the following year. So that is a really high achievement that less than 1% makes. So I will make that little statement, but I'm super excited to go there. So see you guys later. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Bye, everyone.